Hello, viewers. Today we have a bunch of young energy with us. That is Mitali Suryakant Sankhe. She is a trained and practicing life coach, astrologer, Vastu consultant, yoga instructor. At the same time, she is a full-time assistant professor in a college in Mumbai. She is a postgraduate in the field of commerce and management. Welcome, Mitali, to my channel, Life Unscripted with Arpita Heart to Heart podcast series. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, Arpita, the pleasure is mine, and the why we are doing this podcast is indeed very noble. So I'm very happy I'm a part of your show. Thank you so much.
Yes. So, Mitali, today we are going to have a deep conversation with you regarding mental health mainly. So, my first question to you is you have a full time job as an assistant professor in the field of management and commerce. So, what is the story behind your becoming a life coach? Please share with us.
Okay, so I'll tell you very honest reason why I became a life coach. I see a lot of youngsters in India struggling a lot when it comes to handling stress, be it in corporate jobs or be it their own entrepreneurship journey. And I felt we have very less coping mechanisms, be it college, be it at a family level, or be it at a community level. That was the main reason why I as a life coach. And I might have battled a lot of uneasiness, restlessness as a child. So when I became an educator, when I came on the other side basically of life, I felt we need to help our students to cope better with the whole life.
Exactly. Hmm.
That's the main reason why I entered this profession, if you ask me. And also, I feel in India we have to evolve more. How do you look at life? Hence, I became a life coach. Like, life is not only job or money, there are many other facets to life, like your
Yes.
health, emotional well-being, your spiritual well-being, your relationship with nature, animals. So life is a very larger realm. Hence I became a life coach. Otherwise I'm a full-time college professor and I enjoy teaching. This is something which I do so that students enjoy learning as an experience and not as a burden majorly.
That is excellent. Actually, you can touch the hearts of people if your approach is like that, isn't it?
Yes, and I feel the more honest and authentic you are, be it student or be it my clients, they respect honesty and someone whom they can confide in. We have to create a safe space, which I feel is lacking a lot in India because of the inherent biases, prejudices. So if we keep an open mind and guide people, they have a experienced team of psychologists, psychiatrists, but everyone needs one person who becomes their confidant,
Yes.
especially college level. And we also have a counseling cell where the experts guide them, but everyone needs a mentor or a safe space, as I call it. So I
Right.
just that for my students or my clients, and the more complicated cases I leave it to the medical profession.
Okay. Excellent. So, Mitali, these days, let us start from the foundation level. So, these days, we hear a lot about mental health and mental wellness. So, what do you understand as mental health or mental wellness?
Okay, so in my language, mental health is only not related to your mind, it is also related to your body and at a soul level. You basically need to feel happy and you need to enjoy the experience of life. And when you're able to look forward to life, is when you're mentally fine, and that can be emotionally, physically, financially. There are many areas, and mental health also to me means enjoying the journey and process of life. You're not going to be happy all 30 days in a month, but the days you're low, you should have a good healthy coping mechanisms, which I feel should now become a part of the curriculum. And mental health should even be in
Exactly. Exactly.
schools, colleges, at a postgraduate level, because it's a life skill. How you take medicine, say if you have diabetes or heart related ailments, you also need to exercise your mind. I feel mental health is nothing but keeping your mind fit, in short and sweet words, if you ask me.
Right. And please also tell with this why it is so important in today's fast paced world, this mental wellness.
Okay, so I feel there is a lot of social media exposure which was not there earlier,
Hmm.
and today we can sit, compare, and look at other person's life and feel dejected. We don't know that person's story, but because we see only the flitting happy moments on social media, and
Yes.
human has a inherent habit of comparing, so you feel
Yeah.
I'm
We
behind
feel
this.
inferior, sad. Yeah.
That nobody.
To be honest with you, sorry for interfering. At one time of my life, honestly, I'm saying for some years, I think, I stopped looking at social media, Facebook posts, because I used to get like, I used to have envy or what, say, I used to feel sad seeing some of the posts.
Yeah,
Now, please, sorry.
so I
Carry
feel
on.
a lot of social media exposure, which makes the youngsters very anxious because, as you feel, they also must be feeling left out. I'm not experiencing this part of life. Also, there is a lot of stress, anxiety with all the exposure to news, to the world around us, and we live in a very uncertain time. So, all these three, four parameters in general are making all of us very restless, and we all have a very poor coping mechanism also.
Yes.
So it adds basically fire to the fuel, or
Yes.
it gets just difficult ahead because less
Yes.
coping mechanisms and more exposure means more stress.
I
Hence, if we have good, healthy coping mechanisms, we can do much better as a human.
Hmm. Actually, this coping mechanism should be taught as a part of the curriculum, isn't it? We are never taught this. Like,
No, we are never taught all this,
hmm.
sadly. Yeah, but if we are taught this now under the new education policy, they have started
Ah,
happy
yeah.
program. They have started how plants in daily life. We have started teaching even college kids how to develop good hobbies, which was not there earlier. So now the government has taken a lot of initiatives. I'm sure
Hmm.
will the younger generation.
So, do you think now these days cases of mental health issues are more what it was 30 years ago, or you think it was then also it was there, but reporting and awareness was less?
Well, I feel human mind is same across time. It's just as the reporting is more and even the awareness is more. I'm sure our grandparents' parents also had bad mental health day. They just didn't know how to name it or label it. Today we just are more aware, hence we say mental health. They used to say आज दिमाग off है, आज तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, and that's about it. But I'm sure every generation has had their own way of coping. We are lucky we have more awareness, and awareness will naturally give us more tools to handle our
Yes.
complicated mind. So I
Yes.
see same across timelines.
Yes. I remember in my childhood days, we never heard this term depression. We used to hear one term tension.
Yeah.
Not even anxiety. Now we hardly say tension, right?
Yes. So people are more aware. So if you're aware, you'll naturally have a better medical approach, or you'll have a better approach to handle things. Back then, maybe people didn't have any person to go to, so they suffered. Today, at least people won't suffer. Awareness
Hmm.
helps people to seek help. So I feel today we are in a much better space. But I
Hmm.
believe there
Right.
was mental health challenge. Mental health challenges were there back then also.
Correct. Yes. But still today, people are not comfortable talking mental health, right? So how to deal with the stigma of uh, talking mental health?
So I think it should start at a home level. If not at home, it should start at a school level or a college level. Like today, most of the schools and colleges have a counselor, like a trained psychologist or a trained psychiatrist who visits the school. Back then, it was not there. Today, it's a part of the curriculum. So kids know that if I don't feel good, I can either go to my teacher, mentor, who will then direct me to an appropriate medical professional. Today, we also have life coaches who are trained, who will not help you in the medical part but will at least help you cope in a better way. So today the awareness is happening at least at a school level and at a home level. Even newspapers are covering a lot on mental health across dialects like English, Hindi, Marathi, Bengali. At least articles are starting to get published. Podcasts are happening. In shorts
Hmm.
are there. Instagram
Hmm.
is there. So at least people know मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है तो I need to see someone. Now this someone has to be someone who will not misuse it or will misguide you. This someone has to be a safe space
Hmm.
and a person whom you can trust fully.
Yeah.
So that is what is starting to happen. Like even there are communities like people who are battling anxiety, depression, addiction. They have communities where the community encourages people to find a
Yeah.
healthier path.
Mm.
So they're on a right path, but India has a long way to go because we are
Yeah.
starting to talk about it, and the Western world has reached the medication part as well.
Mm.
Where
Mm.
normally tell someone I'm taking medicines and I'm
Mm.
going my life. India still has to accept that aspect, is what.
Yeah. Yeah. Then they will think that he or she has a serious problem. Like, better not get involved too much with him or her. You
Yeah.
know, just hello, hi, theek hai.
Also, I feel we have to accept the medication part also of a
Yes.
mental.
Mm.
Because a life coach cannot prescribe you medicines. You need a psychologist. Even a psychologist can't
No.
prescribe. You need a
Mm.
So maybe we have to tell people how you go to a cardiologist. Say if you have a heart related ailment, you have to go to a psychiatrist if you're struggling mentally, and if the need arises, you'll have to take those medicines. And I feel the more you normalize it or talk about it, the
Yeah.
lesser stigma and less people will avoid facing it all by themselves.
Yes, yes. These days people talk very proudly. Oh, I have I heart problem. I have developed so much sugar, high level of sugar, but nobody is going to say I have high level of anxiety or I have been diagnosed as I have bipolar. Oh my God, can't think of that. No.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing: the younger generation already is more accepting.
Yes.
Students I teach, they openly tell me, "Ma'am, we are feeling very anxious. मुझे बहुत घबराहट हो रही है."
Ah,
Like
yes.
they are being vocal about their feelings. So there's a shift. Maybe our time we used to not even open up. We used to just say
Ah,
tension. But they
yes. Yes.
is talking about it and they are less judgmental. Like those Gen Z get
Mm.
labeled. One thing which I really like about the current youngsters is they are far more accepting and far more
Yes.
as a unit. They know that if someone is struggling, hence they are taking help. So I
Yes.
feel going ahead, the stigma will reduce in India.
Yes. And I think our film directors also doing a lot of work in this. Like yesterday only I was watching in Netflix Yo-Yo Honey Singh. So I find it's very nicely depicted how such a talented person, what happened to him. They have shown it in such a normal way. No?
Yeah, even
Mm.
film stars like Deepika Padukone has come out and spoken about
Yeah.
depression.
No, she has spoken, yeah. She has spoken about that. And in the film stories also, in
Yes,
storytelling also they are saying. So
yeah,
that's really good.
also Dear Zindagi, where they are talking about her journey. Now, it won't be 100% accurate because even our movies have to get refined, but at least people have started to talk what was hidden and not at all spoken about. At least we have started to talk about it. And as I always tell, unless you talk about it, forget finding a solution. At least talk about it. That's
Yes.
the base level.
Feel light at least. No? We need so many Jahangir Khans around.
Yeah.
Acha, Mitali, tell me, what is your advice for someone who seek mental health, who is struggling to seek for mental health, struggling with mental health issues, but is not seeking help, is not able to seek help, rather.
So want to tell that person when you are alone, the task gets even more difficult. It is better if you find someone, as I was talking, that someone can be your friend, can be your teacher, can be your mentor, can be a psychologist, or can even be a psychiatrist. You
Hmm.
have to see who is your safe space. And if you're repeatedly not feeling fine, it's been a month, you're not feeling fine, it's okay to go and seek medical help.
Hmm.
That space basically has to direct you to a right appropriate channel,
Hmm.
and also that person will have to seek mental health professional if for months he's not feeling fine, because then medication is there. People even should go out in sunlight, as sunlight is supposed to help people, and in India we are blessed with good sunlight, touch wood. So these
Yes.
are small things, work out. So there are many things, but majorly that person should know that he's not alone in this journey, because most people go in their shell when they feel low. We all
Hmm.
like to share happiness, but we will not share any amount of sadness. So that safe
Yes.
space is very important, and especially in schools, colleges. Now if you are an older person, that safe space can be a friend. Now that safe space is a very crucial
Ah, yeah.
person in your life, because he's going
Yes.
the appropriate person in the medical
Should
field.
not make fun of you then in front of other friends. Like,
Yes,
That will be very damaging.
Yeah, because
Extremely
then that
damaging.
never seek help. So counselors, psychologists,
Yes.
life coaches, they have to be very, very mindful of maintaining confidentiality and respecting that person's,
Hmm.
hence I said safe space. Like you know that this person is never going to use it against me.
Yes. Yes.
And I think
Actually, the students now, at least now they know there is a counselor in the school or the college. So the first person they should go, they can go very easily is the counselor.
yes, yes. And most of the counselors are trained clinical psychologists, so they can surely guide them. As a educator, also, you will have some telltale signs. Like if a child is very uh, interactive and suddenly has gone in shell, or is not talking, or is
Hmm.
not coming to college, or is not submitting assignments,
Hmm.
don't always yell at the child. Maybe find out why
Yeah.
is the child. So, as
Yeah.
an educator, you play a crucial role, and even as a parent, if your child is very bubbly
Yeah.
normally,
Yes. Yes. Hmm.
you'll have to figure out what is the problem.
Yes.
So, it's like an entire community effort, parents, friends, then psychologists, psychiatrists, teachers, they all have to work in sync.
बट कहीं ना कहीं से स्टार्ट होना है, बस एक बार
Yes.
स्टार्ट हो जाए ना, it
Huh.
will be all smooth like this whole path, but
Yes.
starting is very important.
Yes. Yes.
Beginning. And another thing just now you mentioned the sunlight is very important, huh?
Yes.
Mitali, one thing is that, like, again, social media, it sometimes becomes so confusing because sunlight is good for mental health and all, I know. At the same time, if you see any YouTube videos of cosmetologists and dermatologists for skin beauty, they will say sunlight is so bad, so harmful for your this thing skin. Na? So the youngsters like unko skin bhi to bachana hai na. So what they will do? They will go or not to go in the sun.
I said they should go to a trained professional, like someone who has studied this subject in depth, that is your psychologist or psychiatrist. Hence, I say their role is very important. And also, the safe space should be educated enough to not misguide this person who is coming.
Right.
And you can always put a sunscreen, like, but you're
Sunscreen and the sunlight, I think, till morning 9 o'clock, it's good.
good. Yeah,
And then again, evening, I think, after 4, 5 o'clock, something like that. So they should know that, and then they should be exposed to morning sunlight. So
yes,
that is okay for their skin
yes,
also.
yes.
Acha, Mitali, suggest some very simple techniques for my viewers for their for a healthy mind, which they can practice every day.
So one thing which I often do is before I go to sleep, I'll daily write three things which have happened good in the entire day. Even on
Oh,
I will write I've had a good meal, I've got a house. So that basically triggers you to stop cribbing. The moment you take a pen, paper, and write down three things which you are grateful about in your life, you will look at it and you'll be like, oh, my life is not that bad. And over a period of time, this is also called gratitude journaling.
yes,
You will
yes.
not crib, you will be grateful, but it should come naturally. This is one mechanism. Another thing, of course, meditation or yoga, if you like it. If you don't like it, you can consider workout in gym, whatever suits you, but some form of physical
Yeah.
exercise.
At
Okay?
least deep breathing, if they cannot meditate, at least deep breathing for 5 minutes, वो तो
10.
कर सकते हैं.
Also, I often do this like self care Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, I'll pamper myself. So I look forward to that Wednesday. Even if I'm having a bad day at work, I'm like, आज Wednesday, आज मुझे खुश रहना है. So these
Oh,
are all simple things like lighting a
like
candle.
how you pamper if you don't mind, like
So
for
I'm who is a lot into reading books and skincare. Okay, so
uh,
that my skincare regime. I'll go to my spa. I will do something for my body. So
pampering,
yeah,
something to eat, drink, whatever.
whatever.
Okay.
It's a good meal for myself. It's just your mind has to go in a positive zone instead of cribbing.
Right. That is excellent. I'm learning this from you. Though I practice it sometimes, like, okay, I'm taking off today and I will pamper myself. That way, I also practice this. But this is very good. I learned this from you.
Do it in the middle of the week because Friday everyone is happy. Saturday
Yeah,
also
Friday evening best.
or some people even do self care Mondays or self care Wednesdays because Mondays and Wednesdays people are normally grumpy because the week is started full blown. So I do this. Also, I feel art helps you heal. Like if you're into painting or coloring, that will also do. Like you get a lot of books these days, mandala art. So I've tried all of this and this has worked.
Sometimes cooking, some your favorite, some cooking, no?
I'm not a cook. I like
Mm.
and I like to go into the skincare aspect.
Yes,
I
whatever you are.
cook like for her it's
Mhm.
coping mechanism. So each person can find what works, but
Yes,
you
yes,
have
yes.
healthy coping mechanism
Yes,
basically.
yes. I also pamper myself, with spa. That I
Um,
do.
what you happy. But now I would like to just tell all this will work if your mind is healthy. If you're someone who is clinically diagnosed, say with a depression,
Yes.
anxiety, bipolar, these methods may not work. You'll have to then take medication. It totally depends on which phase of mental health you are.
Right, right. Okay. And any tool or technique for managing stress and anxiety? Anything separately you would like to mention? Already you mentioned so many things. Those are also this thing, but
I also feel walking is a very underrated exercise because when you walk, you basically can think, you get more clarity, and
yes,
you also see people around you, so that will stop the unnecessary overthinking. So, and being like I call it vitamin C, like I feel very nice around water. So,
yeah.
these are things which a person can surely incorporate in their life.
Okay,
Also,
okay. Yes. Whenever if somebody feels suddenly very anxious or bad, he or she should get up and start walking.
yes, yes,
है ना?
walk. And
Hmm.
accept that you won't be happy all 30 days in a month. We are overselling happiness also. Like, ठीक
Yes.
है ना, हर दिन बुरा लग रहा है लगने दो, it will pass away. You don't have to react to
हाँ.
all bad days. That also,
Definitely it will pass away.
yeah, हम एक दिन तो बुरा होना ही चाहिए महीने में, क्यों
हाँ.
हमें अच्छा होना चाहिए. That also we should tell our mind कि आज
Yes.
payment नहीं मिल रहा है, कल तक सब ठीक हो.
हर दिन अच्छा होगा तो अच्छा क्या है वो टेस्ट भूल जाएंगे ना, फिर बुरा के लिए प्रे करेंगे, एक दिन बुरा होने दो, बुरा होने.
Yeah, so I also feel we are overselling happiness also. It's okay. You're supposed to have some low days, high days. Also, these days you get apps, where you can track your mood. I do that. So, in a month, if you're not fine, say 20 days in a month, that is an alarming thing. You'll have to see a doctor, boss. Something is really wrong. But 3, 4 odd days, it's okay. So, even that can help you, the emotional tracker, basically, how you're feeling every day. Yeah.
Right. And tell for my viewers, what is the difference between a psychologist and a life coach? Like you are a practicing life coach, but you are not a psychologist.
I'm
Tell
not
us
a
the difference.
psychologist. So basically, psychologist will is someone who has done masters in clinical psychology. That person is trained to treat mental health ailments like anxiety, depression, bipolar, and they often work with psychiatrists, like MD psychiatrist people,
Hmm.
who give medications, and these guys then counsel your mind. Life coach is someone who basically teaches you how to live life, all 5 areas of your
Yes.
physical, emotional, then your spiritual, then your relationship, then your career. It's basically living your life holistically.
Right.
And often a life coach, anyone can come. Even if you're not suffering, you can come to a
Ah,
life coach. But normally, psychologists, psychiatrists take more serious cases, like people who are really battling
right.
depression
Yeah.
or who are on medication. So there, a life coach should ideally not interfere because they are not trained for that. They are not a medical professional.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
life coach is basically, we all have problems in life. Life coach is the advisor, general
Yes.
advisor. And the life coach only can detect and advise
Yes.
his or her clients whether they need to go to a psychologist.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Also, like they are people who will be your safe space and who will take you to someone if you are showing lot of distressing signals. That person should direct you to a proper doctor so that you don't suffer more. As I told you, all these tips will work for you if your mind is fine. But if you're
Yes.
diagnosed with depression, you will not want to leave your bed without the medication.
Yes.
You need to identify who needs to go where. And I
Yes.
think also these days prefer to go to a life coach because there is less stigma attached to it. And
Ah,
period of time when the life
right.
coach pushes them that no, you need to see a doctor, that's when that person slowly opens up and starts seeing a doctor.
Okay. And that life coach can easily identify the people who
Yeah.
need to go to a mental health professional that way. Huh?
Yeah.
But a psychologist cannot be a life coach. If a psychologist think, okay, I will put my boarding as I am a life coach and I will advise people, and if they require further treatment, I will treat them also. Can
Yeah.
it happen?
lot of psychologists who do life coach training, okay? But the thing is, psychologists get a number, a clinical number. Like after they pass their exam, they get
Registration number. Okay.
registration.
Huh.
And psychologists are and psychiatrists are already so overwhelmed with the workload. They
Okay.
don't have the time to basically do life coaching. Most of the psychologists are treating anxious kids, depressed kids, or
Right, right.
diagnosed. So their calendar is really packed. And psychiatrists, the ratio of psychiatrist to patient in India is very, very bad. Hence, they really don't have time to do life coaching for anyone. That's the
Hmm.
only reason. But anyone can become a life coach. You just have to get
Okay.
certified for it, and you cannot prescribe any medications. That
Right.
is, and the more honest and authentic you are, the more people will trust you. Is what I have in my last 5 to 6 years as a life coach.
Right, right. What I'm feeling to some extent, I made another podcast with my friend Purobi, who is an active listener in the
Hmm.
helplines. So
Hmm.
what I'm feeling, it is like similar to the job of the active listener, the job
Yes.
of life coaches.
Yes, if someone wants to be a life coach, they have to be a very, very good listener and also should not immediately give solutions because often people don't want solutions. They just want someone to hear them. And
Yes,
that is not a venting session. Venting is different and hearing someone is different. Venting
yes,
is just screaming. A life coach will also tell you these three, four things you can do. You have to be very gentle but at the same time not very imposing because it's that person's life journey. You cannot decide that. Ultimately the
yes.
driver's seat is that person. You can just guide them with these tools.
Right, right. Mitali, tell me, what are the most challenging mental health issues you see these days? Like, what is your experience?
I feel there is a lot of anxiety and self doubt which social media has created. And we had not seen this kind of anxious generation before. But today, because we get everything so quickly, there is a lot of impatience which is on rise, which is again creating more anxious kids. And most of them are single children. So, like one child, so they don't have siblings also, so everyone is giving them too much attention, so they're not used to listening to no, which is creating an entire anxious generation is what I feel. Like most of my students get very anxious quickly because we give them no punishments. We are extra loving now. We have gone on the other end of the spectrum. Or we were extra strict, now we are extra permissive. Both are not good for a child. Like a child needs to know if something is not done, you will also have to face the consequences. And also, I feel people hide their depression a lot. Nobody wants to come out and say, I'm suffering because scared.
Because they will be judged. No, that is the problem.
Yeah, yeah. So this destigmatization has not yet happened. I have not seen any bipolar, schizophrenia, such cases, but I do have clients who battle overthinking, anxiety, and even depression. But they are all taking medications under a particular doctor if it's high grade anxiety or depression. But there are a lot of people who generally are also anxious. They tend to overthink. So for them, life coach really works.
The people who are already taking medication, they also come to you.
Yes, they have come to me. I don't go in the medication
Yeah,
department
and then that I know. Okay.
to the expert, but I do try and help them develop good habits like gratitude journaling, praying, or for that matter, working out. These are healthy eating.
Yeah.
These are or like practicing good breathing exercises. So these are five, six things which anyone can do, and that
Yes.
also helps you to cope up with things. And you also feel I'm not only dependent on medicines. I'm doing something else as well apart
Yes.
from
Yes. And one day I'll be free of medication. That
yes.
hope.
Yeah,
Yes.
hope. And I also feel everyone needs a confidant. So life coaches become your confidant, and you have to be very, very careful of not leaking out information because your client is trusting you. So that breach of trust cannot happen.
Yes. And it is so sad now. We don't have, means whoever are coming to life coach, it means they don't communicate properly in their within their family, right? That's why life coaches are required.
Yeah,
No?
in India, most of the families are also dysfunctional. We just pretend we are together, and then nobody. to listen to an alternative viewpoint. My way of looking at things is only the correct way.
Yes.
The youth is changing, the country has changed, we are exposed to a lot of things. If you don't create a safe space and you have people in your house who are not approachable, where will this person go? If you
Yes.
know
Yes. Yeah.
that he is going to be mocked,
Hmm.
naturally person will go in a shell. So then
Hmm.
which becomes a safe space for that person.
Yes. Yes. Right.
I feel people are scared to talk to their friends because you want to present a happy picture in front of your friend. You
Yeah.
don't tell that friend that I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Suppose is having a good time. You don't want to burden that person. So
Yeah.
also a lot of people come to life coach. Basically, it's someone whom they know is not going to use this piece of information
Right.
against ever in future.
Right. 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 Very good. Yeah. And tell me, how can the school and the colleges create a supporting environment for students who are struggling with mental health issues? And first of all, how to identify those students? What is the role of the educator here?
So, what I have studied is if a child who is regularly coming to your lectures and suddenly there is a drop in attendance,
Oh,
you have to intervene. Like if I have a child who has come first 4 5 months and then suddenly is not coming, as an educator, it's your duty to find out what is the problem. That is the first step. Second, if a child is repeatedly disinterested in academia or
ah,
not in sports or not even in cultural activities, you have to
oh,
find out, is there some disturbed home? Is the child battling some addiction? So you'll have to go the extra mile. What happens most of the times, the educators are like, ये पढ़ता नहीं तो ये बकवास है. No, maybe his interests are different. Maybe he doesn't like the academic rigor. Maybe he's a good singer. Maybe
ah,
he's not channelized in the right direction. So the first thing is you have to be very observant about your
okay,
students.
students.
Yeah, and you should.
Okay, that they're not withdrawn or something like. You remember a film that Stanley's Dabba?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
child used to have that brushes and all over the face. Yeah.
yeah. So
Hmm.
teachers have to be very observant with all their students, and also I feel parents can also immediately pick up if a child who is very
Yeah,
bubbly and
parents are the first people they should
contact.
observe, no? But yeah.
And colleges also these days have counseling cells where the child himself or herself also can go and take a proper counseling session. Most of the
Hmm.
colleges tend
Free
to
of
have.
free of charges, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
And if you are a mentor to any student and if you feel the child is lagging behind, you can also tell. If you feel that you want to say some safe space, we also have trained counselors who come say every Friday, Thursday. You cannot impose counseling on anyone. You can just say that safe space is there for you. And
Right.
school, normally the parents get called if
Hmm.
the problem is a lot, but in
Hmm.
college, only because they are adults, we just tell them there is a counseling cell and you can always approach us. So just that,
Right.
as you say, that nudge has to be provided to the.
Right. Yeah. To sum up, what I get, like you see mostly anxiety too
Yes,
much in students. And whenever you find someone is withdrawn or this thing for parents also, then it is time to notice and observe if
yes,
there is something wrong. And we can tell of my viewers, whoever they, if they are students or they know some students, whoever are students in every college or school, now these days there are counselors. So the
yes,
counselor is the safest person. You must go and discuss with him. You may
yes,
not have any problem at all, but it will make you feel better.
yes, yes.
Doesn't mean you are having some mental health issues.
Yeah, sometimes,
It's normal. Like problems are normal. Yeah.
yeah. And like in the college where I'm working, normally the counselor writes a note towards the end of the session. Should this
Oh,
person go to a proper psychiatrist or a clinical psychologist?
right.
Are needed, or that case was good enough, one time session was enough for that child. That also is maintained these days in colleges, like
Right, right, right. And in the school also, they must be seeing some record. How many children are coming? Students are coming for counseling. Whether nobody is coming, that means there is some problem again, na?
yeah,
They
yeah,
are not being identified.
yes.
Right,
Also,
right.
you have to be careful that the counselor is a clinical psychologist. A life coach cannot be a counselor. Like I cannot go and do counseling.
Okay.
I have to be very clear. A counselor has to be a clinical psychologist who is trained
Okay.
therapy, because
Okay.
child cannot understand about life. So what will you coach him on life coaching? Also, normally life coach, I have got adults above 18 coming to me.
Oh, okay. So life coaches are not meant for
They
who are.
can, smaller kids also can come, but I've normally seen adults who talk about life, who talk about things. Kids normally learn things through playway method. So
Oh,
the life coach will have to do a different set of child counseling. It has to be
right,
integrated
right,
with
right.
that.
Children will tell the problem, what they're feeling like. If they're anxious, my daughter had this problem when she was in fifth standard. Now, her school was changed, and she was not able to make new friends. Already there were groups, so somehow she got friendly with someone, and that person was bullying her actually. But she's not able to come out. I used to know, okay, a name ki she's her friend, but actually she
Yes.
was friend also at the same time bullying also. So my daughter used to say, my head is reeling, my head is reeling. Like we don't know, I feel like vomiting.
Yes. Stuff
But then we discovered that this, and then slowly she came
down.
out of that. Yeah. So
Their
yes.
goes down. Like kids stop eating, stop playing, stop
Ah,
wearing their favorite color, will avoid school. So these are all telltale signs.
yes, yes, right. Mithal, it is so good to talk to you, you know. Tell me one thing now. You are a Bastu consultant also, huh?
Yes.
Give for my viewers some Bastu tips for homes where students live for the benefit of students. Yes.
Firstly, you should declutter your space, okay? Keep bare minimum items, your life will be easy. Don't unnecessarily hoard. That is first step. Also, preferably study in the northeast direction because that is the direction where God resides. So Saraswati is goddess of learning. So sit and study in the northeast direction.
And in
And
the east, the sunlight comes fast. So
yeah,
pull out the curtains and have lot of morning sunshine if possible.
yeah. Also hydrate yourself well, okay? And preferably don't have like desks above your head, like where you're studying. No shelf should be above your head, as we feel that that burdens the child more. Just a normal chair table should be there. No studying on the bed. Have a proper designated space for studying. And mobile, like keep your mobiles away. These are the simple vastu tips which any student can incorporate. Like I feel mobile is Rahu energy which causes maximum distraction, and Rahu as a planet is a very 21st सेंचुरी का planet है. मैं उसको एस्ट्रोलॉजी में बोलती हूँ. लाइक एकदम एडिक्टिव है ये मोबाइल
Oh,
फॉर स्टूडेंट. सो उससे
yes.
जितना दूर
For
रहिए.
everybody, for us also.
Yes, but because they are growing with phone, their addiction is more.
Yes. And sorry, why I was laughing. Because you said now only in table chair studying. Throughout my whole student life, college life, school life, I studied on the bed, you know.
राहु, दिस इज 21st सेंचुरी का प्लैनेट. राहु ऐसे एकदम रेलेवेंट प्लैनेट है इन 21st सेंचुरी बिकॉज राहु लाइक्स क्विक फिक्सेस एज अ प्लैनेट. लाइक किधर भी बैठ के खा लिया, टीवी देख लिया. इट्स अ प्लैनेट विच लव्स लैक ऑफ रूल्स एंड
Discipline.
following discipline. And that is the reason also are developing bad food habits, are all the time on the mobile. The Rahu energy basically ये कलयुग का planet है, तो इसका energy बहुत strong है. So we'll have to take conscious efforts to be off our gadgets, sit on a proper chair, table. Like if you see, the pandemic also came in 2020 peak, which was again a Rahu year, 2020.
Oh.
Number 4 is Rahu energy, so massive
When is
destruction.
the next Rahu year, by the way?
It is in 2029. So we
Oh,
are
not far.
not far. So yeah, if we call it a destructive planet, बोलते हैं ना एकदम उल्टी चीजें कराता
Ah,
है. So luckily it's far away. So
okay. So your advice for Vastu is sit in the table chair for students and
yes,
drink enough water, no mobile while studying,
yes.
and and what else?
I
Have sunshine, lot of sunshine in the morning.
in the
Okay,
northeast direct
northeast direction.
above your head.
Head, no, this thing. But when in the table, na, there is half part. Some part
So
is
you're
covered with
directly
bookshelf. That is not on the head. That will do.
above your head.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Very good. Thank you. And tell me, like, you are astrologer by way of tarot reader. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so will you please demonstrate something for my viewers? I also do not know
Okay.
these
So what
signs, you know.
is I've got the tarot deck. Okay, I will just do a 5 card spread where I'll just talk how 2025 looks like in general. Okay. So this year I've got the card of Tower. Okay, which
Tower,
basically,
show the card for some more time.
yeah,
What is
this
the tower?
yeah. So this basically means we are going to be very restless if we don't work out. A lot of anxiety again because Mars is a extremely energetic planet, and if you don't work out, it manifests into anger, temper tantrums, lot of blood pressure. So we have to be very very careful about our health this year.
Right.
Thing is, I've got Ace of Pentacles, which means a lot of projects will take over this year. A lot
Please
of
say once more.
yeah. So this is Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this card basically means money is going to come people's way in the form of humanitarian aid, real estate projects. So all the energy which was stuck in the last year is going to complete this year because 2025 is a number 9 year, which is Mars energy. So if you do things, you'll get a lot of results also this year.
Okay.
And also I feel the dead energy, which is again Hanged Man, okay, which was stuck energy, is going to move this year a lot. And again, mind related challenges, this card is also, can you see this man overburdened? So this year you have to take care of your physical and mental health, and then only you will get the financial help.
Okay.
So that is the message for 2025. Like, if you want money, if you want growth, you have to take care of your mind and body. That is the first thing. Or
Right.
else,
Right.
basically, Mars is like that army general. काम नहीं करेगा तो आपको सजा भी मिलेगा. It's that way.
Um,
Mars as a planet is a fiery planet. So if you are working out, taking care of your health, you will get rewards fast. If you
Very
don't
good.
take care of your health, you will face challenges so that you take some action. Basically, you have to take action. It's an action oriented year. So for all your viewers, 1 जन आते ही वर्कआउट चालू कीजिए, योगा ज्वाइन कीजिए, जिम ज्वाइन कीजिए, अपने सेहत का ख्याल रखिए, अपने आप सब ठीक हो जाएगा.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mitali. It was a pleasure talking to you. And I hope that at least one of my viewers will get some help from this podcast. Like if he or she is suffering with mental health issues, then he or she will come forward to seek help.
Yes.
Come forward to seek help and practice self-love.
Yes.
That is, I wish and I hope for my viewers.
That is a wish. That was the reason why I agreed to do this program with you, because
Yes.
intent was good, and I want people to love themselves and experience life happily despite all the challenges. No amount of astrology, no amount of vastu, no amount of tarot reading can stop your share of struggles. Let me be very honest. What
Yeah.
struggles to go through, you will have to go through. It's just you'll have a better coping mechanism, and you will equipped to face life. And if you love yourself, you will naturally handle all challenges like an army general and not crib about it. So I'm sure this podcast will help viewers. It was a pleasure having you guys here. Thank you so
And
much.
Mitali, can I share your WhatsApp number if somebody wants to
Yes,
connect with you?
yes, you can
Okay.
WhatsApp number. Only thing is I work in the college 7 to 2. So I'm majorly accessible after 2 to 30. So that's a, otherwise they can.
They better message you because call to nobody can take calls like
Yeah.
like that. So okay, they can message you if they want to get connected to you. Thank you very much, Mitali. And with this, I am concluding this episode also. Merry Christmas and a fabulous 2025 for all my viewers and Mitali. And I wish and I hope that 2025 becomes a year for all of you with lot of joy, happiness, good health, and prosperity.
Yes. Happy New Year to all your viewers. I'm signing off for now. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. God bless all of my viewers. I love you so much. See you soon.
Bye bye.